First flying lap. Always running wide there. Crash and burn. Booger. Let's get this fixed up, we'll go again. Other penalties on Main Straight. Don't want that. Might leave traction on just to see what happens with that. I think third gear might be your friend in this car. too bad considering we had a penalty that lap. Just lost the time we gained. And more. It's going to be an interesting car in the race, that's for sure. Down one. I thought I had brake balance on, but let's go back and have a look at that. Okay, maybe it doesn't have that fitted. gear, idiot. Hey Ash. Yeah, good thanks. At least they're still there. I think I've worked out with this car, revving it to its max is not the best way to get the speed out of it. So it should be about there. Climbs pretty well. Ignore that lap because I had an off there. And we're gone again. To get out of the way of this guy. Oh, he hasn't come yet. Yeah, I've branched out, do a bit of Wreckfest now, which is probably going to be on Wednesdays, or is Wednesdays generally. Sometimes on the weekend, just something a bit different. But GT7 is my main thing. So I really want to have a better showing in the Nations Cup this week. Did woeful last week. Oh, good on you, thank you. Yeah, the vids are going pretty well at the moment. Ever since I've been doing the extra editing, or the new editing suite that I put the videos through, and cut out some of the so-called mundane stuff and just stick to the more of the highlights. can see by the numbers too, getting a lot more views on the videos ever since I started that, so it's paying off. Oh yeah, it's very basic. Were the ones from the early days. You still racing much? I don't sort of see you in many of the races anymore. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you go, FOT. It's a fun little car, this, actually, once you work it out. I've actually done a 218, so I refreshed the lobby by accident. That's one of those things I think I'm going to be faster with traction control on too, rather than one. I like this circuit too, so I'm hoping I can do better. Yeah, I haven't done it in official practice yet. Yeah, I was only going through the friends list today when I was looking for something and I saw you, Nick. Yeah, I had a good run last night. The two races I did, I got P1. Then I went and did a race at race A and got a P2. So it was all positive stuff. The second race was really good. I had a Japanese driver. In both races we were P1 and 2. The second race he was a bit more, well, he was right on my tail. He got past me once on Conrod. And I thought, oh, I don't want to lead into the last lap. Of course, I lead into the last lap, but he made a little mistake over the top of the mountain, and I got the win. Yeah, it was. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad it came across well. And he was one of those Japanese drivers that was clean. There was no dive bombs or nudge out of the way. The race A, though, was very pushy. Namely a Japanese driver. I always try to get the clean and smooth. FOT keeps telling me that's what I need to do as well. Nice. I think that'll be a penalty. No, it wasn't. That was a big cut. I've been faster with traction control on too. Well, that's good. He's good value, Carl. I like watching him. Not that I've had the chance to do that much lately. So you can cut this corner a fair bit here. Probably should be practicing in the actual Nations Cup to work out track limits. Well, that's pretty much how you race too, Ash. Pays dividends. Yeah, I've never been big on the Ghost, but yeah, you're right. Gonna say control slide. Don't think so. Yeah, as soon as it lights up, it just wants to go around. Yeah, well, this is my lobby. It's not the official one, so I can't follow anything at the moment. It's pretty quiet today. I'll leave it on 2 this time, see how I do. Yeah, that's it. I decided if other people wanted to come in and try out, they would, but been a bit of a dud at the moment. I've got to practice for my 1 hour race, which is in the Nissan 2000 hardtop, which is at the North Schleifer for an hour on sports tyres. A little bit of precipitation in there as well. No worries, Jimmy. So I'm only going through to 5 o'clock today. I got my niece down from Canberra and we're heading out for tea. So I've got to clean myself up. Try the lower gear, see whether that does anything. No, she's a nurse up in Canberra, actually. Very smart girl. Yeah, I can't say I like it. The temperature's not the greatest there. Hey, scumbag. So they've already done the feeding experience with the cows and the calves. So stop revving this thing. Yeah, I haven't been up there for years, to be honest. Last time I was there, I spent a fair bit of time at the War Memorial. I do a fair bit of family history, so it was good to have a look at some of that stuff. Okay. Didn't make it. So Toyota or Subaru. I said 21. Maybe they're going to get the car, come back, I don't know. Only going to go till 5, so it's 3:45 here now. If those other two don't come back, I might go and do the North Slifer race. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very much trying to downshift and brake in a straight line. And sort of shift about, I don't know, 2/3 of the way up the dial. It pulls pretty well once you do change. That's going to be the most challenging corner in the race, so everyone's going to be trying to get up your skirt there. Seem to be able to do really good outlaps. Yeah, I typically do that, but I found when I'm changing up, it seems to pull through the speed a little bit quicker. So it climbs quicker. So it's starting to stall. Away she goes again. Definitely in fifth, I think. Need to change up quicker. I used to change down to second there, but I'm doing it in third. I think it's better. Get over this hump, shift her up. Yeah, if you're doing 15s, that's good. G'day, Del. I don't think those other two lads are coming back somehow. Yeah, I haven't done race C this week. Alright. We might bail out of here now and go and join the other room. I assume it's open. There it is. Oh, something different. So I might have to go and do a tune on a car here. $430, $12.75. Okay. The M2 AMG 15. Don't know whether I've got those cars. There's the M2. $430, $12.75. Okay, so I've got to tame it a little bit. Oh, 430, I got it wrong. From memory, this was a beast of a car to drive. Give that a run, see what happens. traction control 5. Doesn't feel too bad at the moment. Gotta get through here yet. Probably knocking the horsepower out of it's probably made it a bit easier. Hey Scotty. Yes, sir. It's going to really depend on how competitive it is to all the other cars. So this is a bit of a testing thing for an upcoming series. Alright, there's a problem. I've really got no idea what I'm doing with settings. Just mucking around with it until it works. Yeah, exactly. It's like when the computer breaks, just start pressing buttons, really jam the thing up. Not at 430 horsepower, shouldn't, should I? But even on the Group 3 cars, even under BOP, sometimes I used to lose it there. Yeah, no, it's more the acceleration out of here. and the steering and the driver. That wasn't pretty, was it? Yeah, same. Well, that's, as you know, that's all I've driven the last couple of days. But I really had trouble with this car with the settings I had previously. So my settings won't be right. It's just way better than what it used to be. I think it's a little bit don't brake and downshift with this car. That's certainly the way it is at the moment. It's a bit hard through there not to do that. Yeah, I think you're right. It could go third there. Definitely third there. Okay. Try not to turn too savagely there. G'day, Walco. We're in one of Tag's practice rooms. A bit of a test lobby for an upcoming series. About 3 or 4 cars that we're going to use in the series at least once. Sorry, I didn't do it. FOT. G'day, Sparks. We're down this time. That was good though, it took 2 seconds off last time around. Gotta break that habit. Not turning enough. I'm too protective of the back, skipping out. So it's everyone in the M2. Yeah, you're right to join, Sparks, no problems. It doesn't have to be the M2, it can be, oh, he's got the F12, I love that car, the Bell and Leather. Yeah, I sort of get what you're saying, it's sort of, use your brake, don't use your gear to slow down, only select your gear when you're ready. I'll show you mine, Wilco. I've just played with this today. I had the car previously. I'm down 2 horsepower, so I probably can still play around with it. It's a little bit twitchy, but not too bad. The Berlinetta is a good car. I did very well here. No worries, Sparks, up to you. But they've dropped the horsepower on it. So hopefully you've got a picture of that. So I just played around with the ballast before, which made it a lot better. I could probably even move that more to the front, maybe. Okay. So I've got to detune this to, what did I say it was? 430, 1275. I can put some weight on too. God, it's got to come down a long way. Oh, that's at the max. What do we say? 1275, so I've got to put ballast on. 55. Well, I do. I want everything. All the above. The Tag's got his to 4:30. Oh, the Giulia, I love that little car. That's a good car too. We did that at Nordschleife. That was a lot of fun. In the Cops and Robbers. Oh, we've got a PP requirement too. Oh, I'm 2 PP over. Went up. Oh, 15th over. Yeah, I'll be very happy. We will do that. I just got to get my head in the right place at the moment. Plus get the time. There isn't done lap time yet. So anyone can join this series. So if anyone wants to get the cars together, the series hasn't been announced yet. It'll be probably 2 or 3 weeks away. No worries, thank you, FOT. But I definitely will chase you up. Probably will be 3 weeks though. Got a milestone there that I'm in my head. When we did the last race in these, when it was tuned higher, this car was unbeatable here. Yeah, I don't blame you. So we're trying to expand the group. We've got enough for 25 races, but we want to fill both lobbies rather than have lobbies of 10 or 12. and also, you know, get people that maybe in a B or even a C that want to improve. I sort of credit a lot of my improvement to this group. They've made me quicker just by racing with them. Yeah, no worries, Ash. When you can, you see a HCR lobby, just join. You don't have to, but you could even say that, you know, you've spoken to me. That beat my time there already, and I had that big rub on the wall. Getting through there too well today. Yeah, I was going to do some of it today, but I thought I'll get a little bit of the nation stuff out of the way, and because I'm going out tonight, I didn't want to sort of get too involved. That wasn't pretty. Forgot my braking marker. Was my last lap. I'll have a look at another car after this. Yeah. I know what you mean. Like, I had a good run last night. I won 2 races. And I had a really challenging race in the second one, but at the same time, it's a little bit boring. Never thought I'd be saying that when you're winning races, but Yeah, I know. First world problems. So the AMG 15, I think is what he's talking about. So conceited, doesn't it? Where is it? Yep. Only you and I know it, Era. I don't think it's those cars. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mean to sound conceited about it. There she is. Okay. Hmm. 1275 on the weight. Where are we? Oh, gee. We're heavy. Yeah, I enjoy coming through the pack in the new accounts like that. Sort of reminds me how we all started. I've got to take some weight off this. We've got to be careful. I've only got half hour to go. bought it. Got it. Wow. I've got a UK one I haven't really started. I've sort of left it for family and friends, but now I've got Wreckfest. I figure they can all go on that. Need a bit more horsepower, don't I? Oh, I can't get that. Bugger, wrong button. Play around with the turbos. You're not a fan of the UK ones? No worries, FOT, thanks for dropping by. Huh. Okay. Gotta put a bit of weight on, don't I? 5th to 11. Needs a bit of oil. Don't know how long I've played this game, but I keep navigating to the wrong windows. So that livery was done by Bewildered Beast. Pretty cool, isn't it? We did a Cops and Robbers where all the robbers were in the Gulia, and I think the coppers were in the Hellcat, doing a chase around the North Slifer. It's funny. Yeah, that's why I wanted to go through all the cars, Wilco, so that everyone got to see what they need. I'm not too sure what the Mercedes one is. AMG 15. I'm not too sure which one he means for that. There was one in used cars. I wonder whether that was it. I might have only bought it on the other profile. Oh no, it was in Legends, I think. Oh no, I've got it. Oh, that's the 16, so it can't be that one. But you need to get that one. 190E, 16, Evolution, 91. Might buy that as well. Yeah, I noticed that, but they look like a modern car. I thought maybe it might have been more the older ones. Probably need to see what he puts on track. Okay. Actually, I didn't even see this car on the list, so it's also in it, so I don't know whether that was even right. Or maybe that's the Alpha, the 91109 being the Porsche, I guess. The Stealth's in it. Mad Max, okay. Magical Daddy and Willie, yep. Have I got the right tyres on this thing? Yep. That depression braking I've got to stop doing. Yeah, I had to down-tune mine, Wilco. We had used it once before with a higher horsepower on it. MPP, I think. I even had to knock the PP down on it. Scotty Mac, 207, well done. Is that the Berlinetta, Scotty? Yeah. It's a magical car. Suits this track really well. Oh, really? Yeah, I had to take all of it off. I'll show you what I've done. So down at the bottom on both. Really? I don't have a supercharger or a turbo on it. That might be your difference. And I've got normal air cleaner. You got the same car? F12, Berlinetta 12. Got normal air cleaner, silencer, exhaust manifold. I really haven't got much in the way of racing on it other than the brakes. How come you're a 510? Have you got racing stuff on it? That's weird. Very weird. And that was in Brand Central. Yeah, gangster, join in. It's open to everyone. We're trying to recruit new members. The only way you're going to learn, get better, is race with these guys. Yeah, I don't know how to explain that one out there, Wilco. Only thing I can think of, it's a different car. Is there another one that's same but different? Only got 15 more minutes and then I have to pull the pin. So anyone that's joined want to have a look at Nations practice, just have a look at the start of this stream. You see the laps that I've done. Very twitchy car. Damage goes away before I get to the start line. Conrad, I mean. Just search by track and search for Bathurst. And then you'll find it. It'll have a HTR heading on it. What I'm currently in is the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. Get that in brand central. But you got to tune these cars to 430 brake horsepower and 1275 in weight as a minimum weight. If you go back on my stream, you'll see my settings as well. It'll be called HDR. I think it's got all the car names in the title as well. I'll give you a lobby code in a minute. I'll just finish this lap. Okay, lobby code. But get the car and get it tuned first, otherwise you're just going to end up having to go back out. So that's the lobby code. So the BMW M2 is another car, but the Berlinetta's quicker out of the bunch. So there's the Alfa Giulietta, 20 I think it is. Okay, well, okay, no worries. And there's one of the other cars, the 911. Not too sure what model that is. Scotty's in the little Alfa now. So yeah, the M2, the AMG 15, which I don't think anyone's in at the moment. The Porsche 911 GT3 99709 model. And then the Alfa Giulia GT AM20. And of course the Berlinetta. No worries, gangster, that's you, Eves. You're going out now, are you? I don't think you're in the right car there. WRX won't be what's needed. You won't be able to run that. You'll end up getting kicked out. Stay in that. So here's the Berlinetta, that's what that looks like. It's a nice livery too, though. You're not hanging around. Just need to buy one of the compliant cars, that's all, and you'll be right. That car sounds really good. So what's the other car we need? The 911 GT3 997. So this one, the GT3 997 Porsche, the M2 BMW, the Mercedes AMG 15. I think there's a couple models of that. The F12 Berlinetta and the Alfa Guletta, which Scotty Mac's in at the moment. So let me see what I can show you. I'll get rid of the camera. So this one here, the 911 GT3 99709. Yep, tuning. The Berlinetta, the Giulia, and the M2. What was the other one? The AMG, which I haven't tuned yet. So it will be one of these two guys, AMG 15. No, not the Beetle. This will be a series, so they've picked cars that will be all compliant or, close to each other. Although the Berlinetta is the best. I haven't changed the tyres yet, but that's the settings I had for the 911. It's got to be down tuned to 430. Oh, bang on, that's good. And we can take some ballast off 20. $12.75, so that car's now tuned. Yeah, the Beetle's a great little car. I love the Beetle, particularly at Blue Moon Infield. That's my favourite car and my favourite circuit. So I haven't driven this one today, so I don't know what it's going to be like, but take a photo of those pages or go back and have a look at the stream. You'll pick up the details of that. And here's the Berlinetta. Doesn't look like they're going to race tonight, no. I've got to leave in 2 minutes, so I won't be racing. So the Berlinetta, I'm a bit down on horsepower. I've got to play around with it somehow. There's a PP limit there of 700 as well. 1275 again. Again, take a picture of this, or go back and have a look at the stream and take a picture then somehow, or a screenshot. This is the Giulietta. Down a bit of horsepower, down a bit of PP as well. Yeah, we're getting there. Sorry. So yeah, still got to play around with PP, which you can usually do with your downforce or any of these sort of settings, or whatever you put on the car. So that's the Giulietta. And then the M2, probably the car that's the most unstable for me at the moment. Again, down a couple of horsepower. No worries, Ash. Great to see you again. So you can see just by playing around with the aero, it changes it. And that's what I've done to that car. And again, they'll need a lot more tweaking before the series, but it's a good starting point. So yeah, frequency and all this will probably change these three values. Might change the differential so we can play around with those figures as well. But at the end of the day, we've got to work out our PP. Yeah, PP is 700, so all my cars can probably go up. Alright, I'm out of here. Get out of here. Good luck to those having a crack. It'll be good fun. That bloody dark, can't even see my buttons. Alright, hopefully that was useful for everyone. Like I say, if you come to have a look at Nations, at the start of this stream, you'll see a couple of laps I did. And hopefully you get the tune out of those cars if you want to have a crack at it. Always look out for the HTR lobby. They always have HTR in front of it, usually with a coloured headline. Tell them I sent you. Hopefully that helps. So there you go. Alright, thanks for watching, thanks for the chats. I will see you all tomorrow. I might do a bit of Wreckfest tomorrow, being Wednesday. Bye for now.